hello everybody. How are
And
you guys
welcome
doing?
to Working as Intended, your twice weekly World of Tanks stream. I'm Scavenger Mechanic, and with me as always is Tragic Loss. Hope you're all having a wonderful week. Hope you had a good weekend. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up for you this July that we're excited to share with you. Most importantly, our big Highway Rock event that you're going to find out more about on the portal tomorrow. Some pretty cool stuff coming forward. We'll share the details with you on that on Thursday after all the information is out. But it's currently in the July Sneak Preview for those of you looking to get a head start on the month to find out what's going on. By the way, for all of you who came out on Saturday for our Twitch drop stream, we appreciate you. Hope you had a good time. Good news, we did find an error in the back end that was preventing some people from receiving the drop, and we have fixed it. So if you did show up to the stream and you should have received at least the first drop, you should have been credited yesterday. So hope you did. And if you didn't, let us know, and we can take a look at your account and maybe see what went wrong. Other than that, we have our new news ticker up, so check that out for all the latest in World of Tanks news. And I think we're going straight into platoons with viewers here.
Yes, we are. Let me pull up our lovely... Oops. Oof. Let me pull up our... Yeah, I know. Let me pull up our lovely platoon list. That way we can start getting people in here. Otherwise, how are you doing, Cabbage? How goes the how goes your life?
Oh, not Steve. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I can see that, by the way, Morgan. My mic seems lower quality. I blame Tragic. David on Twitch asked how they know if they were credited. You should have received a mission to deal 15,000 damage and earn a medium caliber tank gun rammer. And you should have also received a couple of consumables and reserves, specifically 3 large repair kits, 3 large first aid kits, and a couple personal reserves.
Yeah. Alright. Anyways, so our first platoon mate of the evening is Cabbage Mechanic as soon as he joins the platoon that I created.
One of these days.
One of these days. But first up, we do have Hugo Steele. Hugo Steele. Awesome. Invite sent out. Lucky Wandering says, stay safe, guys. I feel for you guys with the state of Texas right now. Yeah, things are very interesting, if I might say. And then APCAA says, how do we report if we didn't receive a drop? Go and submit a ticket, and if you would like to, if you are on the Discord, you could actually send me, or possibly Cabbage if he is willing to accept them, ticket numbers, and I will forward it on to the right outlets. That way we can make sure you guys have received the drops that you should have. So submit a ticket, send me the ticket number, Cabbage, thumbs up or thumbs down if you would also like ticket numbers.
Yeah, feel free. I just, I'm trying to figure out why I sound like a 1930s radio record, apparently.
Unsure. I mean, do you have the wrong mic input?
No, all looks normal.
Alright, well then, it might be an internet thing then at this point, so.
Could very well be. Alright, yeah, and by the way, thank you to all of our volunteer deputies. We do have some Doge camos heading your way for everyone who volunteered for a deputy account. Thank you so much for participating in that event. It will be back in September, and we're excited about it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so first up, we have a Tier 9 battle with Hugo Steele, and after Hugo Steele, we're going to have Ruthless and Insanely Average, as well as Kento and Destroyer 2017. I feel like we haven't seen you in a while, Destroyer. Also, I don't know if you spelled your username incorrectly, but it says Destroyer instead of Destroyer, so hopefully...
It's HG Cabbage's voice again. No, thank you guys for volunteering. Seriously, it's really cool for people to step up, especially when you could be trying to earn some of that gold yourself. To step up and play is really cool, you guys.
Yeah. All right. Oop. I did a dingle. I forgot. I can't do things on Discord while I'm streaming.
Oh, or says maybe Cabbage's mic is wearing a mask since he isn't. What? I mean, I don't.
Well,
I'm not distancing from anyone. I'm in my home.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
All right.
All right. First battle of the day. Let's see how this goes. Rick Patton says it was fun being a deputy, but did you get shot? Are you the sheriff or are you the deputy? Bring back the horn says speed key. Sped key? I'm gonna say sped key. The horn was fun.
And I think they did it right this time. It wasn't so loud and you couldn't use it so often that it was actually a problem. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with Morgan on YouTube. I hope you're okay, man. I don't know if this is the best place to be communicating if you're having immediate personal issues.
Yeah. Hope things are doing all right. Clutch 50K says, I had a blast as a deputy. I think the community had a good time too. I received a lot of really kind after battle messages. Yeah, definitely.
Kazeroth wants to know the name of the camo. I think the one that you're using?
The name that I think this is one of the race camos.
Nice.
I think it's Clutch is the blue one. I'm not 100% sure. Hey World of Tanks, any updates soon? Well, we just had update 1.9.1, I believe, and a couple of hot fixes. But from there, it'll be a little bit before the next update comes. So just keep an eye out on the front page. There will definitely be announcements for future updates, and also for the common test stuff. So, and my restream chat crashed, so I gotta... Ouch. Okay, artillery is just about here. Alrighty.
Sorry guys, I'm feeling a little out of it today. I'm gonna try and keep up.
Oof. Okay.
Someone asked earlier what reward tanks we have unlocked and what our favorites are. I believe it was Iron Ladybug.
Ooh. What? Oop, Char for Tour is over there.
I have the Stug and the T20 HCC and the Excalibur, I believe.
I'd have to look. I don't know off the top of my head what I have
I actually
unlocked.
really like the Excalibur. It's a lot of fun.
Is that the one that's kind of like the Conway?
It's like the big tissue box with the circle turret at the front.
Yeah, that's very similar to the Conway, I believe. It's like the Conway is an interesting tank. I don't think I've played the whichever tank you just said.
I think you played it at least when they first came out. When the new campaigns came out, we played them, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was a while ago.
Well, yeah, it's been quite a while since.
60 Kid says, played 40 games, never saw a sheriff once. One gives. Did you really? I was thinking for people that they had a much easier time finding sheriffs this time. Sorry to hear that. I'm assuming you followed the schedule and everything and still didn't see one?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry. We played when we were doing our stream on Saturday. We ran into other sheriff accounts like every other game.
Ooh, IS6.
Maybe we'll take a look at the where people played the most, and then next sheriff event we can put out some heat maps.
My cat just threw up. So I will have to take a quick pause after this match.
Hopefully nothing serious.
No, I think he doesn't... I gave him a treat, and I think he just doesn't like those treats, so... Let's see, when are we going to get the Swedish tier 11? Tier 11? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure about the Swedish
Purchase.
tier 11. But I think he might have meant, was it a 9 that was tested on the super test, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
How's it going, Make It Funny? Hope you're doing well. Doing okay.
Ooh, I'm also getting a little bit of lag here.
Anthony on Facebook says that he saw a lot of sheriffs in the mid-tier 5 games. Yeah, so we were playing Saturday afternoon Central Time, and that was like the tier 9-10 window, and there were tons of sheriffs. I think we had one game where there were 5 sheriffs in one game. But that may not have been a universal experience. Dalab says for the heat maps, I think it'd be interesting to break them down by gun depression and armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful. There's a SU over there, and he's definitely. Wow, you are very close to.
Hey Layla, thanks for the compliment. Hope you're doing well. Michael says he saw a lot of tier 8 and 9. Saturday from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. Tiers from 4 to 8, so unsure. Huh.
Alright. If you guys didn't know, by the way, the reason why I'm tilting my gun upwards, which my chat keeps crashing, the reason why I tilt my gun up when I back up is so that way possibly people hit my gun instead of hitting my turret, or hitting my cupola rather. So when you're backing up, or when you're trying to keep someone from hitting you in the turret, just look up a little bit and turn your head. You get a nice little defense there.
You know what else is a nice little? I got 6 kills, which means I gotta go get my Top Gun hit.
Hey.
Yeah, no comment on the map picker. Thank you for not abusing it. Lucky Wandering says, Cabbage the great Carl Reiner passed away. You gonna watch some of his stuff commemorate? Definitely. Carl Reiner is an absolute legend, and I don't want to say it's a tragedy. People do this weird thing when celebrities die. The man was 98 years old. That's not a tragedy. He lived a great life, but definitely honor his memory for sure.
There we go. Alright, I have to clean up my cat, so I will be right back.
Thanks, Hugo. Hugo just said nice Top Gun, Cabbage, and you know what? It was a nice Top Gun. Scatum says, my clanmate, a noob, got a sheriff wheel cheered. That's awesome. I should have put up that game for sure on Saturday. That would have been a better one. 6 kills, 3,200 damage. Lucky Wandering says that's what I was going for. Too bad for Mel losing his life mate though. Yeah, who was it? There was gosh, part of it was it Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, I think, Seinfeld show, where he went and visited Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner together. That was pretty amazing. Alright, so folks, we're going to be at a little bit of a technical break here while Tragic deals with a cat expulsion situation. Morgan, I hope everything turns out all right, but if you need to seek local emergency services if you can.
Okay, I am back. Hello.
Alright, yeah? No.
Yeah.
Nothing scary? Just a little bit.
Nothing scary, just normal cat stuff. Alright, so for our platoon, wow, we have a lot
The choice of working from
platoon
home, yeah, right?
Alright, up next we have Mike Ruth. Mike Ruth.
It's better than discovering it later on, right? Or coming home and stepping in it accidentally. So one of my dogs, I have two shepherds, and they both play fetch very seriously. They take it as a job. My Gruth going to tier 5, by the way. And one of the dogs likes to come inside panting and then drink a bunch of water really fast and then peek up the water. Oh. And in 7 years of having this dog, it has never changed.
Wow.
Never ever changed.
My cat's name is not Ralph.
It is now.
That would be hilarious. And then Kevin Wilson says, can I get the STR V103B as a premium vehicle? No. So it is a tech tree vehicle. It is a tier 10. Basically what's happening is we have it as an on-track, and basically what the on-track is, you get to grind up the line of the Swedish TDs, and you can get discounts on the purchase, and also I think some discounts on I think it's just on purchasing the tanks. So
I see Burroughs Forge popped up. Burroughs, I've been following your stuff, man. I heard I think Damien told us on Saturday that you released the hawk you're raising. That must have been quite an experience. Psychosauce says my German Shepherds do the same thing. Oh, that makes me feel better about it. I always thought he was special.
Alright, stay safe, Morgan. Stay safe.
Sturgis says, please wish Talk to Me Goose a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Goose.
Oh.
AKA Maverick.
Alright. Cool. Let's see. Oh, you're in your little Sherman tank.
As I am wont to do at tier 5. I know, I love it.
I have such a boxy tank, and yours is just like uber round.
I'm gonna get the metalwork framing wrong, but Chal will correct me. But yeah, because the early Shermans were cast, right? And then the later ones were built as different pieces and welded together. So the earlier ones have this nice, smooth, single piece. We're going to have a metallurgical expert in here who's going to tell me the terminology any second now. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Is it better or worse to have a single piece hull, do you think?
Well, I think the main thing is that making the different pieces and welding them together is a lot easier and cheaper and faster. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I think you'd probably prefer the cast if you had a choice, but maybe not to the point that it's worth. If I remember correctly, that's what happened. Is they were like, "This is just too expensive. We can do this cheaper, and it's fine to do it cheaper."
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess is there a strength difference between the two at all, or not I think measurably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Well, I don't think it mattered too much. Like it obviously doesn't matter as much as like the angle of armor and.
I don't think the enemy team is over on this side. Or if they are, there are not many of them. I'm gonna push up.
Like the jumbo has the later or the welded together type. Oh, Lucky says avoiding the rivets was a big deal as well. They tend to become projectiles inside the tank if they ever sit. Yeah, the Italians learned that the hard way, right? That was the big issue with the Italian tanks against the Greeks. They couldn't stand up to Greek machine gun fire because of the riveting.
Interesting.
That's a story. That's an anecdote I've heard anyway. That don't take that as the end all be all.
Alright, let's see if I can...
Cliffy says, from what I remember, the U.S. went cast early because our welding technology was behind. That's also very possible. I swear I remember reading from sources that the big one was that casting took a lot longer and was more expensive. Anthony says, for FYI, advantage of the casting process compared to fabrication. Welding during fabrication creates more stress and distortion due to localized heat. Casting creates a more homogeneous microstructure as there is no heat-affected zone. That sounds about right, but like how much... So like if the welds are only at the seams, I don't think that has a real implication for like armor penetration of an enemy cannon, right? Because at the end of the day, that's going to be about armor thickness. I guess if it hit right on the seam, you could theoretically have a... I don't know. Well, I'm BSing wildly about stuff wildly beyond my understanding, but this is stuff I've read from people who are much smarter than me that I'm trying poorly to summarize.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Feel free.
Hey, babies.
Okay, hold on, my cats are fighting. Anyways,
Your cats are puking and fighting today? That's what's going on?
I know, they're going crazy today. They're interrupting the stream as much as they can. So for people who didn't hear at the beginning of the stream, I will reiterate, but for those who watched the stream on Saturday and didn't get the Twitch drop that was promised, we did go back through and credit people. There was an issue on the back end. It should be okay now. If you still did not get a drop, and you know, if you're on any of our streaming platforms, please do echo what we're saying. But
our ticket numbers so we can double check.
Yeah, send us
right
your
now our
ticket numbers.
CS manager is going through accounts, and so yesterday everyone who showed up to the stream that should have received the guaranteed drop should have then received that drop yesterday. So right now we're trying to verify that happened before we let everyone know.
Yeah. Okay, I tried to get that MT25, but heckin'. Oh gosh.
Scottum says the Panzer III was welded, and there are pics of the side turret panels that popped out, apparently hit on the front of the seam. Yeah, that makes sense too, but I know there's also a lot of issues, like later in the war, Germany had a lot of issues with like the quality of the steel and the quality of the welding, because they were being sabotaged internally by their forced labor and whatnot.
So I was supposed to get something, I didn't get anything. What was the drop? The drop was a mission, I believe, as well as some consumables.
Yeah, so the details around the Twitch Drops article, you should have received like some consumables and reserves, and then a mission that allows you to earn a medium tank armor.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh
we got some. We got some.
I'm kicking them out.
Anthony says casting armor is harder to do and easier to break because one good HE hit can crack a coal and be heavier or lighter than welding, but welding is better in all ways because it's easier to master than crafting. Can't crack and so easy and save more time than casting. Okay, that makes sense. Larry says cast hulls are more difficult to produce and more difficult to repair. Welded hulls are easier to produce, easier to repair, but require more thickness to be as hard. That sounds like the perfect summary, Larry. Appreciate you too, Anthony.
All right, cool. So thank you, Mike Ruth. I appreciate the platoon. We're gonna get insanely average in here next.
And then I know there's like with the jumbo, they were like, because they were at the fabricating, I guess we're calling it, stage of welding the stuff together, they just decided to just weld more armor onto the front, which may have been, I don't know actually if it would have been harder, but theoretically it seems like it would be easier since everything else was already welded anyway. Left Shoe was here for the whole drop stream and nothing, just FYI. You still haven't received anything, Left Shoe. Left Shoe, really quick, is your username the same as your Twitch name? And if not, let me know what your World of Tanks name is, and I'll send you as a case study to our CS manager. Thanks, Talk to Me Goose. We appreciate you guys for hanging out and listening to me ramble. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Insanely average to pick a tier.
Sweet. Suggs? Oh man, what a name, Suggs. You're my hero. I wish I had a name that cool.
So I got a couple of people who've already PM'd me their, I'm guessing their ticket numbers, so I will forward on your ticket to our CS manager, so hopefully we can get things sorted as soon as possible. Awesome.
He says whatever you like, so I'm gonna pick.
Alright, you pick.
And I pick the M56 Scorpion.
Wow,
I love it so much.
You would. Alright.
Voss says I was around for most of the stream, but I don't believe I received anything. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I appreciate that, but we want to make sure they work because it's something
matters
like
to us.
In the future. It does. It does.
Like, greatly matters to us.
Larry said you can put more armor on a Sherman, but its engine will struggle the more as it's more mass to move. It's also being more heavy, limiting where it can easily travel. Yeah, totally.
Hey,
true.
Cabbage, am I sending this to Nyx, or am I sending this to Sha? Okay,
Nyx.
Just want to make sure.
I missed if Left. I accidentally reset my chat and missed if Left Shoe responded to the username question. If you could grab that one.
Say what?
I asked Left Shoe what his game name was.
Okay. Exiled Dragon. No, that's not you. Where is you, Left Shoe? Left shoe. I haven't. Let's see. Left shoe. Have you sent your in-game name? Oh. Oh, okay. Maui. Okay, I got you. Okay. You know, I'm gonna give you the commander. This is gonna
Sure.
get rid of, but just so I can do these tickets.
Yeah, Michael, so that's what we're talking about right now is everyone who should have received a Twitch drop on Saturday was supposed to get compensated at yesterday. If their account was linked properly. We fixed the issue and compensated people, so we're trying to follow up with chat and see if we can find some examples.
Dip potato chip. So this week we don't have any weekly watcher codes, but next week we will. Basically, this is a transition week because the first stream that we have is within the month of June, and the second stream that we have this week is within the month of July. So, also, Cabbage, I believe we're all ready for the match.
We are. I'm just waiting to give people a chance to come in. So it's going to be a Tier 7 platoon. I'm going to be launching in 3, 2, 1, battle.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so Commander Alex says that their in-game name is Big Peanut 105. So did he also have that issue with the Twitch drops?
I missed it if he said he did. Left shoe is the one I was looking at, but if he did as well. Yeah, so if you had an issue with the Twitch drop, you can submit a CS ticket, and we'll take a look at your account and see if you got credited the token. Voss had gotten a mission, so I don't think I got comfortable sending a ticket. Thank you, Voss.
Yeah, and please do, if you are a part of our Discord, just find me in the members list. I'm under our Wargaming staff list, and you can PM me your ticket number, and I will forward that to our CS manager. That way I can make sure that we have a good grouping of people who should have gotten it, who did not get it.
Exo says I don't think I got one. I did the Twitch link. You didn't receive it yesterday, Exo?
Yeah, just Exo, send me your ticket number as well. So, is that an in-game ticket? No. So all you have to do is go to worldoftanks.com, and at the top bar there is a customer support link. If you click on that, you can submit a ticket. Find the most accurate ticket category. It doesn't 100% matter, but
special events maybe.
Yeah, special events or maybe technical things. But in any case, just send me the ticket number and I will make sure that gets to the right place. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, okay. Someone is PMing me. Hi, should I get what? Yes,
yeah,
you
totally.
Should.
It's free. Why not, right?
Yeah.
If you end up hating it, you can always just uninstall and move on with your life.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna see if I can support our hill people.
Michael says logged on yesterday and didn't receive my reserve stock. Filed the ticket. 20 minutes later, problem solved. Interesting.
That's awesome. Like, I'm always really happy when people have good experiences with our customer support, because there's a lot of people who, there's definitely some people who've had, oh, this is assault.
Oh, yeah, and we're on the attacking team. Oops.
Yeah, oof. Okay.
Gonna have to change how I play.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh. So I'm always happy to hear that, you know, people have positive experiences with our customer support, because there are definitely some people who either have lost faith in our customer support or have not yet had a good resolution from them. So I'm always glad to hear that people have their issues being resolved. So.
So it's just got my Twitch Prime job for WoWs. Nice.
Okay, I need to kick my cat out.
Tragic's cats have been very active today.
Extremely active. I have
Cool
two cats, and they're both obnoxiously cute.
Yeah, Exo, no worries. If if it's not a big deal. Like I said, we're just trying to get the Twitch drop thing figured out mechanically so that we can do more with it. I hope maybe that some of this stuff just popped up and you guys haven't had a chance to find it. Or, you know, if it's a simple issue that we can get fixed.
I just...
Ken says, "Was there any answer to the EBR premium tick nerf?" Sorry, what do you mean by answer, Ken? If I remember, you asked a question about this last stream, and okay, I remember the question. The question was, "Will it affect the premium version, Ken?" Right? I have a memory. It works sometimes. And I did get an answer on that, Ken. Thanks for bringing it up. According to Shouts at Wales, who is our local new vehicle and vehicle balance product manager. The premium EBR will be affected by the wheeled vehicle changes the same as the other wheeled vehicles. So if the other wheeled vehicles have a change to how their drive wheels work, so will the premium EBR.
Okay, I'm backing up away because there's only one tank over by that oods, and I don't trust that at all. I am gonna try to support, but we'll see. We'll see.
Divorce Veteran says, "I had an enjoyable experience with every one of my support needs. Answers were quick and resolutions were timely." Awesome, I'm glad to hear. I think, you know, sometimes the issue is like, okay, sometimes support just misinterprets the problem. That does happen sometimes. I've seen it happen a bunch of times. But a lot of times what happens is people have issues that like it's out of support's hands to solve. So hopefully if you did have a bad experience, that was the case and it wasn't them totally not understanding your issue.
Okay, I have zero idea what the heck is happening with this map.
Yeah, okay, I just got snapshotted by an email. That's cool.
It sounded like you said snapshot by an emu, and I was like, well,
yeah,
dang.
Kind of was. I'm gonna get wrecked by this SU-152. Who's pushing?
Well,
Oh, this is so sketchy.
Trying to see if I can...
Oh no,
yes.
The email's pushing around the other side. Oh gosh. Oh no. Life is very difficult for me right now. I'm literally caught between a rock and a hard place.
Oh no. Okay, well, I think I scared the SU, the 152, a little bit. Because I
I'm gonna try and make a run for it. Oh, I'm spotted. Here he comes.
Oh,
He's
wait,
coming.
Oh, wait. Oh no,
Kill
I
him!
bounced him!
Kill
I
him! Kill him!
bounced him!
No! He got my tracks! I got him!
I got him!
Oh, shame I died right after.
Oh,
I choked my shot so hard.
Oh no! Wait, what killed you? Oh, the IS-2. Aw.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
die
I
either
tried.
way, but it was a nice dramatic save on your part.
Thanks. I'm always about the dramatics, you know? Always about
I should have just stayed in my bush. I was like, okay, we're playing assault. I have to get aggressive, and then I pushed forward, and they immediately pushed into me. It did not work.
Well, you know, strategic pushing.
White B says, "Curious, you might not know the answer. Does Wargaming or Want specifically have any sustainability goals or reports it works to, or in a world where it would shock me if you did?" We have some initiatives in that direction, and we definitely, for example, in our main office, we switched entirely to like permanent glassware and plates and utensils and stuff that get washed in company washing machines and stuff.
Oof.
Llama's helping me out. I'm having to deliver
It's
your
all
arrive that
good.
just got here. But yeah, so that's definitely something that Wargaming does actually think about. Obviously, most of our work is digital, so you know there's not a lot of industrial byproduct of making a video game. But
Which is cool.
we do what we can.
It's nice.
I don't believe we published anything on that YCMB. I think, like I said, because it's kind of a smaller issue for us, so it would kind of be a bit of posturing on our side to be like, we're a software company and we don't. Sorry, Llama's just walking by me carrying a giant box filled with mead.
Whoa. Well,
Not that we endorse the consumption of alcoholic beverages, but yeah, I'll ask our internal communications and see what they think about that. Like I said, I just think like it would be kind of a braggadocious thing for us to be like, "Well, in our offices, we switched to using ceramic coffee cups instead of paper ones because we care about the environment." You know, that'd be a bit
much.
ridiculous.
I think. Who?
But we did. Curmudgeon says, love the M56 Scorpion, but the one with the armor sucks. Yeah. I mean, the thing doesn't really have armor, right? The gun shield is to protect the crew from, like, the blast of the gun itself, not anybody shooting at them.
Oh, no! Oh, God. I got spotted by the IS-2 that's coming around.
To be fair, yeah, we got a lucky
Oh,
one.
no!
Like B says, consumers are looking for that sort of thing. You'd be shocked. Yeah, true.
Oh, no. Well, I'm kind of wrecked here.
Come on, you're right. IS-2. Oh, if you had blocked that shot, I would have been so impressed. I mean, I'm still pretty impressed.
I'm super dead, though.
Hellcat? Nope. Oh,
no.
That was a pretty cool shot on his part.
There was no way I was about to carry that.
Getting two of them was nice, though.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was pretty solid. Got 2.7k in a tier 7 game. Why not?
Jarhead says, just got my M56 Scorpion from Tinkerwords. Hope to get more free stuff. Thanks. Hey, tinkerwords.com.
Alright, and as we're between matches, I'm gonna copy and paste more ticket IDs to our lovely CS manager.
Yeah, I think we might have sent enough by now.
Well, you know, we said.
Thanks for the game insanely average. Sorry we weren't able to carry that one.
All right.
Tragic tried though. She put in a good old college try.
Hard. All right. Up next we have Kento. Thank you.
Azur's question
average.
is: did Tragic Loss's team win?
Wow. Okay. Do you want to give me a commander so I can invite?
Oh yeah. Sorry, that makes sense.
Oh, two full. Okay, I'll check the. Oh, okay. I got it. Founds it. I got you. Thank you kindly. All right. Up next we got Kento, 100. Inviting.
It says, wish there was more time in the day for gaming. I hear you on that one, Scott.
Ooh, tier 10. Alrighty.
It's just not long enough.
Yeah. Alright, what do I... You know, anytime people bring up, like, some of the, I guess, quote-unquote, overpowered tanks, and I look at my win rate in some of them, I'm just like, don't do that thing any good.
Bad.
I am bad in it. So changing topics, Crannies and I had our first stab at clan wars last night. We won 2 before getting busted up by a top 10 clan. At it again tonight, all kinds of fun. Glad you're having fun, Michael. Like, that's super awesome. Like
getting those reward tanks.
Yeah. Why Tragic Loss without camera? Because apparently today was a good day to not have a camera on since I had cat problems. Oh, clannies. Okay. Alright. And to reward you guys for a job well done, I'm sending out an Azurus trivia. Ooh, which tank is shown in the picture? Don't know what the picture is, but good luck.
You're a nuisance.
Isn't that everyday tragic? I mean, you know.
Feathered nuisance.
Quick question, how do you get invited to play when in game? Well, if you look at our lovely intro screen, if you look at the bottom of our screen, it says join the platoon by hopping onto twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA and typing !join and then your username in the chat. And we will get you in a platoon. You do get put into a queue, so it's not automatic that you get a invite, but it is in a list form, and you can actually see the list if you do !list, I believe. But for sure, you can actually see the extension right underneath the stream. All you have to do is scroll down.
The old shooting gallery on Siegfried Line.
Love
the really
it.
boys go into the field and everyone takes pot shots at each other.
True.
New meta.
Alright.
Yeah, we do, if you enjoy watching a stream, we do recommend watching us on Twitch. We have a lot of cool stuff on Twitch that we aren't able to offer on the other platforms.
Yeah.
And our Twitch name is World of Tanks NA, all one word.
Yes. Yeah, Twitch has a lot of usability features because it is originally a streaming platform, and so they have included a lot of different ways to increase interactivity between players and the streamer, which is super great, I think. Oh no!
One hit the CBR is so bad.
I have slow shell speed. Oh no, I tried very hard to hit that EBR right there.
Boss says, why don't I streaming to Mixer? So true story, I was actually asked if we were gonna start streaming on Mixer like a couple months ago. I was like,
oh, no.
Not sure about the long-term outlook over there.
Yeah.
For once, Cabbage was right. Man, I'm not having any luck with my gun. Granted, these are really hard shots.
Oh, I was so close to hitting that EBR there. Oh, hello. That EBR is definitely spotting me. Oof. There's the shot. Oh, that's a bunker. Oh, went right underneath him.
I bounced
Love the
off the
shooting
wheels
gallery.
earlier.
Oh no.
Anthony says I would get Twitch, but I'm at work when you guys are playing. Yeah, I hear you. No worries.
Yeah, that's one of the big things is like a lot of hello, you're a good friend.
I'm coming.
That was a
How close is he? Oh, he turned
good.
away.
He left for sure.
Oh, he's coming up. Oh, wow. Gosh darn, they're quick, those EBRs.
Yeah, I know.
I think we still have 2 in the field. I think I'm gonna go out to a field so they can't sneak around behind us.
Okay. They'll, like, if anything, they'll, like, redline it because they know that I'm here. I don't know how far. Well, actually, I have max spotting. Oh, there we go.
No, I got spotted in the worst place. I just got retracked. I'm gonna die. Yep.
No.
I got tracked. That was so unfortunate.
Got one.
Nice. I had the right idea. I probably just did it too late, and I should have been further back.
Can't tell if he went further back or if he came up forward. Ah, yep. Ooh, I was pretty close to hitting him though.
EBRs on your team choked hard. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Ouch.
Right? EBRs are gonna.
And there's a Progetto out there.
Ged just says, has Wargaming thought of splitting Clan Wars into an afternoon and an evening session? I have it so you can only play in one of the sessions each day. That'd be an interesting take. Also, you have one that was more East Coast friendly and one that was more West Coast friendly. It's an interesting idea. I'd have to talk to Big Brother to find out if that's something they've considered. Lost That Love and Feeling says, is there any plan to add a new tier 10 reward tank, as most top clan players have all 6, or at this point, are you welcome for the free 4 million credits? I think the amount of people who have all the reward tanks is actually really small, but they're always working on new reward tanks. 60-year Kid says, drops, is this a permanent addition? When will it be implemented? What days? So right now, we're going to look at the information from these drops and decide on if it's something that we can continue doing. So I don't have any answers on that for you. I hope we're able to offer it on a wider basis more permanently, or at least like for the occasional event, but we'll see.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Go ahead. Says, any plans for another black market sale? Sure. What's black market?
What is black market? I have no idea. Sorry,
Couldn't
I'm
tell
changing
you.
Browsers because Chrome has been hating me recently and has just been straight up crashing on me, so.
Victor says, can't see your neck. Yeah, I'm slouching.
Yeah, I keep telling Cabbage to like tilt his camera down some so we could see his chin sometimes, but that's just not a thing.
It's
that
because
he
I
does.
start the stream up here and then
I
slowly
I know. It's
sync.
it's an issue. It's an issue. All right, cool. All right, up next we got, if I can pull up Platoon, we have. Okay, I'm assuming your name is Destroyer 2017. Destroyer 2017.
Yeah, Cabbage's chin
Nope.
is a myth.
Destroyer.
Nobody's seen it since 2011.
Is your name Destroyer? Oh wow, your name is Destroyer. Okay
Yeah,
then.
David
Awesome.
says he needs the big foam hat. I still have it. It's over there on the table.
Invite out. Cool.
Money. It's true.
Alright, pick tier. Ooh, okay, tier 8. Charioteer, which is the not reward tank version of the, what is it? The Chimera, correct? I think.
Sort of, yeah. I think they're the same.
Sort of,
base.
yeah.
I don't know.
When was the last time you updated your Chrome? My Chrome is up to date. There's an issue that seems to pop up every now and again with Chrome, in which it gives you the status access denied error, and I fixed it on one of my Google accounts, but I guess I didn't fix it on the other one because I didn't think it would persist. I thought it was a browser issue, not apparently also an account issue. So we'll have to do the clear cache and everything, all that whatnot.
What the Twitch drops? If you watch the stream and your account was correctly linked, you should have received some repair kits, some first aid kits, and some personal reserves for XP. And you should have also received a mission called the Twitch Challenge, which allows you to earn a medium caliber tank gun rammer in exchange for dealing 15k damage. So that is what should have been comped. If it hasn't been, we're going to have to figure out why. Maybe the issue is still that the accounts were not connecting between Twitch and Wargaming
I think I'm gonna rush
properly.
bowl.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna rush bowl.
Okay, let's do it.
If I can get down this thing easily. There we go. Nope. Apparently my browser still hates me. That's fine. We're definitely gonna probably fight the ELC even. And maybe the Panteras.
I'm going to be bowl cutting my hair pretty soon if I can't get it cut.
Wow. Nothing. Okay.
Actually, there's no way my cereal bowl will fit on my giant skull.
Okay. Don't know where their West team is. So, ooh.
Oh, that poor Pantera.
Wow. Yeah.
That poor
Well, I'm
Pantera.
also now spotted, so gotta be careful over
poor
here.
me. Just got hit by Nudez.
Okay, so I'm alone over here, FYI.
Not for long.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
We got to make sure these guys on top don't push down on us, though.
Yeah, I know, but I want to keep these guys over here lit.
Even 90s over here.
Yeah, I see him. What is he? Where is he going?
I don't know, but I couldn't turn my turret fast enough to get a shot on him. Now we're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
A charioteer can be a frontline battle tank if you believe it.
True.
You just believe in it. Okay, he's turning to you. I'm coming up. Can't get the angle. Alright, I'll take that trade T-44 if you want to trade shot for shot.
Yeah, you need to be careful though.
Yeah, I'm a one shot now. For some tanks.
Yeah.
Watch out, there's a Nudez back there too.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little sneaky, careful, and hug this rock, because I think I have some defense from where I'm sitting, but otherwise, I don't think I can hit that.
No RD game, by the way.
Ooh, nice.
Jolly Grim says, can confirm I did not get the mission and probably the consumables accounts are linked properly. I get the Twitch Prime rewards. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Jolly.
Yeah. Much appreciated. Okay. Another trivia has been sent out. A little spotting trivia for y'all.
I do appreciate it, Jolly. I'm trying to make sure stuff works like people tell me it's supposed to, so that helps.
Ooh, nice. Reloading, 2 shots. I like these new general knowledge questions. Well,
oh, he
flipped. You like them.
He cabbage rolled.
Who flipped?
The T-44 up here.
Oh no! How did he do that? Genuinely. I definitely did not get the mission. No worries. Like I said, guys, make sure if you do submit a ticket, if you are on our Discord, just send me a PM. My username is Tragic Loss, so it should be easy peasy to find me. If you can't find me, then you know, learn how to search or something.
Yeah, thanks, Voss. Yeah, Royal Answers, Voss is correct. We're going to be paying out the Doge camo to everyone who volunteered for the deputy accounts. I'll have to ask Crazy if he's paid them all out yet. I don't think he has. Voss already did. Okay, got his.
Dark Reed wants to know, are there any cheaters in this game? So, not in the, like, I guess, general sense. So if you think of a game like Overwatch, it's just like, okay, you can get things like auto-aim or whatever. Technically, you can get auto-aim in World of Tanks as a cheat mod, but because of the way that we have RNG, it's not necessarily, you know, the same as having it in, you know, Overwatch, so.
Yeah, so there's no, everything in World of Tanks is server-side. Nothing is client-side. So that really affects what can be changed with illegal mods. Illegal mods do exist, but what they can't do is give someone perfect aimbot or give someone a wall hack or give someone a speed hack. What it can do is be like, the map tracks where an object is destroyed, and there are some illegal mods that pop this up on your mini-map. So you can see, instead of going, I can see the Progetto camping in Echo 5, you can see I saw a tree got knocked on in Echo 5, so there's probably a guy there. So illegal mods do exist. We have a team in place that detects and bans people who use them. We just had a ban wave a couple weeks ago, and there will be more in the future. But it's not quite the same level as something like Counter-Strike or Overwatch, as Tragic said.
Alrighty, thank you, Disroyer. which, you know, very interesting name. Keep calling you Destroyer. My bad, dude. Thank you, Destroyer. Appreciate you platooning with us. Up next, we have Larry 3. Larry 3.
Larry.
And invite has been sent out.
Exile Dragon says, I just hacked your server. Good luck, Dragon.
Ooh, tier 6. All right.
It's a much harder thing to do.
Do that.
Than client-side illegal modifications.
Wow, Voss, that's a really good guess. Fantastic guess.
What did Voss guess?
Voss guessed that Larry 3 would take the Jackson.
Ah, okay.
So, all right, we're waiting on Cabbage to ready up.
Poodle.
What camo was given to the deputies? The Doge camo.
Yeah, the CIA has been hacked. There's a difference between getting access to a server and editing server-side game files to your benefit while hacking into a server. I would legitimately be impressed if someone did that. I mean, that would be remarkable.
True. Tragic, you needed to shoot more. I got that question wrong. My bad. I'm sorry. You know, just count every single shot that I take. How many times I click my mouse button.
Hillary said, I warned Sony they were hacked too. They ignored me until they shut down for 6 months. Yeah, again, you're talking about copying information. The reason I'm laughing is not because I think we're immune to people infiltrating our system, but in order to do something that would affect the game client, you would have to literally insert code into the executable that is delivered by the game client, which would honestly be a very impressive task. It could be done, but it would be one of the more impressive hacks in history,
honestly, I mean, honestly, at the point where if someone like hacks the game servers, we should probably hire them to do our like system security because you know, they clearly know quite a bit about our security system if they can do that. Wow. Dumb question. What category should the ticket be under for the missed drop? You can put it under like either special events or I would say like technical issues. Anywhere under there. There's quite a few that you could probably throw it under. Realistically, we just need the ticket number. Don't put it in something stupid like rule violations though. That nah. Did you know that your channel logo doesn't work unless you're watching in dark mode? Your logo is white on white, so it's invisible outside dark mode. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. And that's super funny because I do run on dark mode. So, much appreciated. I will figure out a way. Ooh, hello. But yeah. Oof.
Best hackers on the stream are tragic cats.
What about my cats?
They're the best hackers on the stream.
Oh, true. They hack the stream every single day. Oh, I need to get rid of every single AP shell that I have on this tank. I don't know why I still have 8 AP shells. Hello? Someone ban me for that, please. I don't deserve the KV2.
Will do.
Shiz.
Sometimes it is fun to KV2 AP something.
Just steal the Watt one. Or the EU one. Maybe. I could probably do that. Nah. Oh, you know what? I could probably steal one of the frames that Crazy Boot made for our Discord channel. Awesome. I see your message, Glorfindel? Glorfindel? Very interesting. Very interesting. Like your name. It makes my mouth feel like mush when I try to say
it. Dark mode. Yeah, so Chieftain, every time I send Chieftain a screenshot, he goes, oh, you use dark mode. Like,
yeah!
I do, because I stare at screens for 12 hours a day, so it would be really It's just nice when you stare at screens as much as we do.
Dark mode or riot? I don't understand how people don't use dark mode, honestly. Like, it literally hurts my eyes to not do that.
I think if I didn't look at screens 12 hours a day, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I do. So.
Ooh, okay. I got you, Glorfindel. Glorfindel, I'm just gonna say, you having like 3 different names on 3 different platforms, super funny, super funny.
And I don't recommend staring at a screen 12 hours a day. If you have a choice. If you have a choice. Unfortunately, especially now that I work from home, literally all of my work involves screens, so.
Oh, so I found out that Windows actually has a setting where you can lower the blue light of your screen, which I actually have it turned on a schedule, so like closer to like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, it'll actually turn on like basically red light on the screens.
It used to be a Windows app, and then they incorporated it into Windows 10. It's pretty cool.
You know, really, really happy that...
I was using that back in 2011.
I was using that. Okay, anyways.
My phone
Mr.
does
Hipster
that now.
Man.
My phone does that now. Automatically at 10 p.m. my phone stops using blue light. It's great.
My phone also
Flux.
has...
Yeah, Ishva's got it. Flux is the name of the program.
Okay. My phone has... what is it? Wind down. So WIND, wind down mode. So that way it turns the whole screen into grayscale before bedtime, basically. All right, exiled dragon.
I was 5 points of damage off, having 1,337 damage.
Exiled dragon, what is your in-game name? Unfortunately, you didn't submit it with your platoon request, so I'm gonna ask you now. What is your in-game name?
Shout out to Larry for carrying that game, by the way. 4 kills.
Yeah, seriously.
Top XP. Joe says saves me as a uni student. Yeah, that's why I started using mine too. Was I was in college at the time and found that it really helped when I was up till 4 a.m.
Exiled dragon. Oh no, 85. Okay, exiled dragon. So yeah, quick reminder for anybody who wants to join the platoon queue, please do submit your username after the exclamation point join. It makes it so we don't have these little fumbles. It just makes it so that, you know, things run a little bit smoother. It's a small request. Where do I send you my ticket number? You can actually either send it on Twitch to World of Tanks NA, or you can send it to me or Cabbage on Discord. So if you have our Discord server, if you are a part of our Discord server, just send it to either of us or on Twitch. We'll pick it up on either. So. Hey, Joe T is from the UK. It's kind of late over there. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching at such a late time. What NA drops when? So technically this weekend, we've talked about this a little bit throughout today's stream, but basically if you watched our Twitch stream over this weekend, by the way, we're doing tier 6 dropping in now. If you watched the stream over during Saturday on the NA channel or on the EU channel and you didn't receive your drop, please submit a ticket for Twitch drops and submit it to our customer support, which you can find on worldoftanks.com, and we will look into it. We are currently looking into it. A lot of people were retroactively credited with the mission and the consumables, but if you still didn't get it, please do submit a ticket.
Brian on Facebook says, how about some Swedish tank play for those of us working towards the 103B?
All right. Yeah, I can hop into a Swedium or a Sweetie deal.
Oh, finally, good. So Curmudgeon says, got my job 2 days after the stream. Aha!
Hey.
We found someone who got it on Monday. So Curmudgeon, if you missed it earlier, there was a wave of compensation applied on Monday that was supposed to get all of the people who didn't receive their drops last Saturday.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for letting us know that at least one person. David says, you know, Ikibu said you channel link dropped to your account. Yeah, so there's been some confusion
Yeah.
on our side about how this
Dunno.
was going to work. My understanding is that it was universal, but I don't blame Igibu for being confused if that was the case. We've definitely been confused about some of the details as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's our first time doing it. The way it's happening in our back end is, I would charitably describe as a bit janky. So it's a learning experience for all of us. But hopefully in the end, we're able to provide Twitch drops for everyone, and they will work, and it'll be fun and cool.
You're right, Slider. I forgot to drop my HE. I wasn't expecting to do the KV2 again so soon, so I didn't pay attention to that. Alright, cool, awesome. I see your message, James Bond _M16. I will forward your ticket number on. Same with you, G. Wyatt. Appreciated. Very much appreciated. This, Chaffee wants to be my friend.
So since the top players in Clan Wars often have or don't want the reward tanks, it removes the top X amount of tanks from the running. I believe it would be better to make 2,000 tanks available instead. The difference being if the top 500 players don't claim a tank, the tank can go to someone else. Yeah, sorry, X, I did see that, just didn't have a chance to respond to it. I appreciate the feedback. I will ask Big Brother about that to see what he thinks. My understanding, this could have changed on more recent campaigns.
Oof.
I can't believe I got spotted. I don't know what I got spotted by.
Probably... I don't know, the RBF... maybe the Chaffee.
Yeah, he must be in that bush right there. My understanding is the population of people who actually have all the available reward tanks is actually really, really tiny.
Yeah.
But I bet Big Brother knows.
I swear I'm not actually trying to use AP on this tank. I just, unfortunately...
Yeah, there must be a hole in that bush.
Type 64, yeah.
No, there's got to be a hole in that bush, because I was covered by the bush the whole way.
Oh, strange.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, the platoon queue is closed currently, so if you guys want to see who is in the platoon queue, all you have to do is scroll underneath the stream, and that'll give you a nice list. So, it's a listicle.
Why is Tragic using AP on a KV2?
Don't ask me. I don't even know why. I don't even know why Tragic is using AP.
I really can't find how I was spotted through that bush. You must have just been close enough that the bonus from the bush wasn't enough, or there's a hole in the bush that I can't find.
Alright, I think that was spike webs or something like that? Oh no! Alright, and Jimmy K also got yours as well. Thank you, thank you. I can't see that KV1.
What? XIU people don't want the 121B? Why not? Is that teammate?
Oof. Please change your ammo loadout to HE. I'm sorry. I swear, there's a certain amount of ineptitude that I have to keep up every single day. And my loading of AP rounds on the KV2 is the one. I'm actually surprised I did not get spotted by anything, actually. Ooh, can I hit? I can't. No. Very sad. Very sad. Can't see. So Ishva just messaged me on Discord and said they weren't sure if they did or did not get a drop. You would absolutely know. You should have a as I slowly die, you should have a mission for it. If you don't have a mission, then you did not get the drop. So. Alright, awesome. Glad to see all those tickets rolling in. Much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely get the M60 if you can. It's really fun. Very accurate for an American tank.
Alright, I'm gonna... Gosh. What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do, but I know I gotta kind of stay over in this area.
You only have to kill 5 more tanks.
So, yeah, 5 more tanks to catch up. Wow, that's the ground, and I'm definitely dead.
The ground is punished, though.
The ground was super punished.
The ground learned its lesson. You really taught the ground the lesson.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna have to reopen Restream's chat on a different computer because I'm still getting that very strange issue. Alright.
Sorry about that one, Exile. That was a rough game. Thank you for telling about this, though.
Awesome. I guess we're gonna go back to garage with that. And then up next we have Seth Bro. Seth Bro. See if I can get this trivia in before we get a challenge question. T-44-100 or T-54 Mod 1. I have no idea what tank to get. Or FV-4202. I do know a lot of people love the T-54 Mod 1. Realistically, it's a playstyle choice between all of those. The T-44-100 is pretty solid. I don't think if I have played the FV-4202, I don't like it very much. Obviously, I haven't played it in a while.
Hey, Jimmy Cribb's in the chat. How's it going, Jimmy?
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
Hey, tragic is Sophie really 48? She looks much younger.
Oh, hold on. Before I do literally anything, goodbye AP on the
good plan.
KV2. Alright, Seth Bro.
Sophie is whatever age she told you she was. So if she said 48, that must be true. As far as I know.
Okay. The FV-4202 can burn in a fire. Oof.
I kind of like the FV-4202.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like about it, though?
Fun out there. It's just a decent all-rounder.
Alright, fair.
For me.
Seth Bro, we have sent you an invite. Hopefully you got it.
I like a little flanky, gun depression shooty situation.
Alright. That's, a very wide net you just cast, but
yeah, but sure. That FV-4202 falls into it.
Yeah, fair.
I think a lot of people like it caught a series of small buffs that brought it to like it's all right. It's all right. I mean, it's not. You're not going to bring it to a Clan Wars tournament or anything, but
yeah,
it's all right.
All right. Okay, Seth, bro, you pick the tier.
Ephemeral Dream says 422 is junk before it got buffed. Now it seems to be all right. Yeah, that's exactly how I describe it. It's kind of like the Lerva 2. It's one of those tanks that it got some attention and people kind of slept on it, and now it's probably better than a lot of people think it actually is. I get to use the T28 with F30 now, which is a hilarious gun for tier 4. Jimmy says the 422 has had a tragic existence at every tier. Yeah, that's right. It used to be the tier 4. 10, right?
Okay.
Before the syntax.
All right, I think I've spammed our lovely CS manager with enough.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone sending us support tickets. Hopefully we're able to use that to figure out the issue. Warchild says, I bought the FE422 for the Irish camo skin. Oh, for the St. Paddy's Day? That's awesome. We tried our best to get the top hat removed, guys. We really did. Chieftain was really not happy about it. In the end, the hat ended up being a lot smaller than it initially was, and we got the harp and stuff in there. So I think it's
tier 4 entering battle.
Solid, but the hat is still there. Murray says Canada Day tomorrow. What, doing anything? Yeah, so we're gonna have a dual celebration for July 4th and Canada Day, Murray. Since they both fall within a couple of days of each other. So there'll be some weekend events celebrating both. Brian says Swedish meatball. Nothing for Canada. Oh, there's got to be some stuff. Well, I promise you, we have some cool Canada stuff in the works. If not ready, it might not be ready quite yet.
Alrighty, cool. So we're in a tier 4. We have a hardened crocodile on the other team. Little bit scary. Okay, what do I want to do? Yes, I could go hill.
Yeah, I was right, chat. We have some cool stuff coming for Canada today. You just have to wait till tomorrow to find out. Llama just told me all the cool stuff coming for Canada today. It's cool. Cool stuff for cool Canadians. Coming soon.
Trying to confirm with our CS manager, if the person who said that they didn't get the drop, but did get it on Monday after compensation went out, can you send a message in chat with your username so we can confirm with our CS manager? I'll be waiting very patiently for that. I appreciate your help.
No maple syrup flavored tanks, Scott. But we do have cool Canadian stuff.
What about maple syrup scented tanks?
Joe says opinions on the proposed DBR nerf. I'm not sure it's the correct approach. Well, so I think reducing the mobility. I think some people might be underestimating how much reducing the mobility by that much is going to help. I question how many of the times they're shot they get hit in those drive wheels. But I think it is a good step forward. And I think if, little active reductions to their mobility is going to get them killed very quickly. So I think carefully approaching that is the right move. Because, to be honest, they're already, even though they're very, very good, they're quite high skill cap to play. So there's a line between, bringing them into line and making them useless. That's going to be tough to not cross.
Yeah, so Randex, there was supposed to be some guaranteed rewards, which is the, mission and some consumables. So if you didn't receive it, please submit a ticket, especially if you watched quite a bit, because if you didn't get it, that's a little bit concerning. And then, like I said, there was someone in chat who said that they got their drop after the after the compensation went out for the supposed. Sorry about that. I was getting shot at by a martyr in the.
At least one person confirmed, that the compensation yesterday worked for them, which is great.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can figure out why it didn't work for anybody else. Or the other people who were talking about it.
Where is that martyr that's hitting me? I have no idea. I'm
that BT7's in trouble.
Shooting at him, but I'm shooting in his direction.
He'll shoot at me.
Well, there's a martyr that's right in the corner over here. Mixed returns on the Twitch drops. It's more so it was a technical test. It was a proof of concept. For a lot of people it worked, but for some people it didn't work, and we found what the issue was in the back end, and a bunch of people were credited with the mission and the consumables posthumously. Is that a good word for that?
No, I think someone died.
Oh, whoops.
After the fact.
Posthumously for the stream, they were credited.
Martyr spotted. Shoot him, please.
Finally. Okay. Was there 2? No, there was only 1. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Dang it, that martyr.
But yeah, so some people were credited on Monday after the stream was well and over with. But it seems like some other people still did not receive the drop. So if you are part of that crew that still did not, please do submit a ticket. And if you could, oh gosh, I'm super dead.
George says, hello. How you doing, George?
Ouch. Oof. All right.
Jimmy says we killed the technician to guarantee a one-of-a-kind experience.
Let's see. Have not seen the person who spoke again who had gotten the drop after.
George's question, so how am I seen again but not seen? The game doesn't tell me I'm in the sight of the enemy when I am. Why? So there is a skill that you can put on your commander called Sixth Sense that will tell you a couple seconds after you're spotted. George, I think if the game was designed today, that would probably be more universal. It was a design choice that was made a while ago. And we are actually looking at we're working on something right now called Crew 2.0.
So
that is aimed at rebalancing some of those skills, including Sixth Sense. So that might be something that gets looked at when that Crew 2.0. Okay. In the meantime, George, I'm going to send you a video on the camo or on the camo invisibility mechanics from World of Tanks. I promise you, if you want to get better at World of Tanks, it is 100% worth your time if you haven't watched it
yet. David, is that in-game name? Curmudgeon Gamer? Is that right? I believe. Hopefully. Hopefully that's right. Alright, up next we have Tank Monster. Tank Monster. Alright, whose in-game name is very interesting. UTub 2018. Very interesting. There. I did not find you. UTub. Oh, is that 2 underscores? That might be 2 underscores. I think it is. Seems to be. There we go. UTub underscore.
Yeah, I personally am the belief that everyone should have Sixth Sense. The thing that I really believe is that Sixth Sense helps you learn maps because it helps you learn where you can go and when you'll get spotted when you go there. So I think it's so essential for new players to start to get a grip on where is not safe. That for me, I am a personal believer that Sixth Sense should be universal.
Yeah, Curmudgeon, I will trade you what kind of bike I ride with your in-game name, so I can forward that to our lovely CS manager. I'll be watching out for that. Anyways, UTub 2018, I have sent you an invite in-game to our platoon, so please be around, maybe. If you cannot, I don't know.
Yeah. And on that video, so there's that video, and there's another explaining mechanics video for armor and penetration. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. I really, if you guys haven't watched either or both of those, even if you've been playing the game for years, I highly recommend watching them. You might learn something you never know. I've had players who've been playing this game for 5+ years who learned tricks for armor angling and spotting that they didn't know before watching those videos. Good players, too.
Alright, so UTub does not seem to be around, so we're going to move on to the next person. UTub, if you end up coming back around, let me know. Otherwise, Alien from Uranus is up next. Okay, this apparently was one of our lovely sheriffs, as I see their deputy account, actually. But I did invite your, yeah, there we go.
That says, in my opinion, Sixth Sense is more of a learning aid. Once you're good at the game, you should be moving before Sixth Sense goes off, otherwise you die. Yeah, I think that's true outside of, like, late game scenarios, right? There's definitely sometimes, like, late game where having that Sixth Sense that lets you know where one of, like, the 1 or 2 enemy tanks left on the enemy team is, where you might not know otherwise. But in general, certainly for the beginning of games and surviving to those critical late game moments, it's definitely more of a learning. You should start to develop the skill of, oh, this is a really exposed position. I fired out of a bush and someone definitely spotted me. I should retreat behind hard cover before Sixth Sense even pops.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, tier 8 is what we're going for. I'm still hoping that Curmudgeon in chat send me your in-game name so that way we can confirm with our CS manager what it looks like in the back end when the compensation went through. Well, rather the post-stream humorously gets credited.
Posthumously.
Posthumous.
Oh yeah, tier 8, okay.
Posthumously.
So we got a Progetto and a Scorpion. Should I complete the trifecta and do a Defender?
Yeah, go for it.
It's actually been a really long time since I played a Defender game.
Old Wolf says he doesn't have 6th Sense on most of his scouts. That seems scary to me. Although, okay, on one hand, if you're playing an active scout, I can understand. But on the other hand, if you're a passive scout, like let's say the ELC even 90, I cannot imagine not playing with 6th Sense. It's crazy.
Talk to You says, received a survey a few days ago that was very, very extensive. What do you guys use those surveys for? So we have surveys that go out, basically they go out to rotating populations of people, so too many people don't like constantly get them. And those surveys are used to measure player sentiment on various features and events in the game. And then we receive those reports. We have a whole surveying team devoted to sending out those in-game surveys and then reporting on player sentiment on stuff. And that's in addition to the anecdotal stuff that we in community collect. So just so you know, there is actually, I know sometimes it may not feel that way, but there's actually quite an extensive apparatus at Wargaming for collecting player sentiment and response to things and measuring it.
So I'm seeing a lot of people's theories on why I don't have a camera on today. So I'm gonna ask chat, what are your theories as to why I don't have cam on today? Give me your strangest of your ouch.
B says, anyone in the chat know how to get shot? You should have a mission to do 15,000 damage during a medium tank rammer called the Twitch Challenge. That would be your first indication.
There.
Or you should have some consumables and reserves added. That was the other drop.
Ouch. I got hit by a lot today.
Rusty said, my phone filtered a call from Russia. Would Wargaming have called from there for the survey if I said they didn't contact me? I don't think so. I believe our survey team is in Minsk, so it'd be Belarus.
Streaming in bathrobe, Cat 8 webcam, big ass pimple on your nose. Surprisingly not.
Alien lizard overlord. I like that one.
Same. Streaming from your local Starbucks. Can't do that with restrictions in place. Laundry hanging about, including unmentionables. Ooh. Tragic's dino scales need a shave and a perm.
I need a shave and a shearing? I need a shearing. I might end up just ordering a new set of clippers and just buzz cutting. Primordial, that's not really a cool comment, man.
Wow. Oof. Buddy. Alright, maybe from outside your local Starbucks. True. Alright. 5-year-old brother is playing. Surprisingly, I don't have a 5-year-old brother, but honestly, I have a 5-year-old cat, so maybe he's playing. Theories. Because the dinosaur is molting. Isn't it molting? Is it molting or... I think malt is like... What is... like a malted milkshake?
Yeah, it's definitely, World of Tanks has a really brutal learning curve, George. I don't think you'll find anybody here who disagrees with that. It is one of those games, though, that if you're willing to... Ouch. If you're willing to embrace that experience, and really learn the mechanics, the payoff is really large. When you actually start to put those advanced mechanics in play, like running up to a bush to spot somebody and then backing up far enough so that when you shoot, you won't lose your camo bonus from the bush, that's like... It feels like big brain stuff. And it's really rewarding when you do it right. Or if you angle your armor and it works, it really pays off.
Twitch Loots is not on today. We did a technical test over the weekend, and we're trying to resolve some of the issues that popped up over that weekend. So let us know if you had any issues. We will hopefully get you all sorted out. Alright, I'm gonna back up because I do not want to get hit by this IS-3 that is coming up. I actually don't know what's spotting me. Am I really am I close enough to be proxy spotted by that IS-3? I don't think so. There we go.
So Joe G says advanced mechanics like shooting your own RD in Clan Wars to trigger adrenaline rush. You can't argue that's not advanced. It's kind of silly, but it's advanced.
Yeah, definitely, guys. So for all of— oh, wow! Hello? Wow, suddenly EBR. Well then.
That's some big brain plays. You have some people asking if they can join the platoon queue. I can't see the current state of it.
We have one person left in it, so I'm gonna open it up. It is now open, and you guys can join it.
Wrecker says Cabbage's real identity is a renowned Turkmenistan arms dealer, and Tragic is a CIA sleeper agent, and she's being operated on right now, programming her with orders for continued operations.
Oh, come on.
You got it. You nailed it.
Please. Please kill him. Shoot to kill. Yes. Awesome. I got so much spotting damage from that. Not really. I didn't get a whole lot, but I got quite a bit.
Just to confirm, by the way, we do have some cool Canada Day only, Canada special stuff coming tomorrow. And then we are going to have a unified Canada Day Independence Day celebration this weekend. But there will be some stuff that is unique to Canada Day.
I'm still vaguely looking for, what's it called? Oh gosh, Curmudgeon? Right?
And the
Curmudgeon Gamer? Yeah. Still looking for out for your message. Wanna know your in-game name, sir.
The bird is Cabbage's handler.
Ooh, you are.
Let's go, Alien. Alien's gonna finish this game for us. This big ol' Scorb G. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Not gonna lie, not a favorite ginger ale of mine. It's kind of watery, right? Am I crazy? I like,
Oof. Wow.
As far as ginger sodas go, I'm all about the Vernors. Preacher says Alien's got this. He still owes me $5. Oh,
that's why I didn't go.
That IS-2 too.
Oh
man.
no!
Oh, we have the second barrel ready.
I thought, yeah. Oops. My bad.
Oh, McNasty.
Goodness.
Oh,
I
McNasty.
tried.
That was McNasty.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
Cabbage insulted Canada Dry. Oh no, prepare the war mooses.
Uh-oh.
Scott says Fever Tree Ginger Beer if you like some bite. I've heard that from someone else. I'll have to try that out.
So, since I haven't gotten a Twitch message from Curmudgeon, I'm hoping if any of you guys who are in chat received the Twitch drop on Monday, please send me your in-game name, because our CS manager would like to see basically what the back end looks like for those who were credited on Monday. Are you guys having a good time? No antics, just wondering. Much love. Wrecker, I am having a great time.
Yeah, don't play by that name.
The one person that got it. Yeah! I don't know, they like disappeared after they said that they got the Twitch drop. Anyways, I am going to back out, so we're going back to garage since all of us are dead. Any scavenger hunt updates? As far as I know, there is not going to be a scavenger hunt for this month. I'm sure Domo Sapien will update either, or probably both the thread and the Discord if there are any updates to that. So
we do have a cool event involving CCs that will be launching tomorrow. That's all I can say about it, but keep an eye out if you are interested in supporting your favorite content creators. I appreciate all of you sharing your regional ginger ales. I want to try all of them. Blenheim sounds good. Ale 8 sounds good. I'll have to look those up.
Alright, we got Nature Force and
Nature Force, why?
Tank.
Nature Force, why?
Cassie Bug wants to know, do we ever play Valor in streams? Like the game? While streaming? Not on this channel, obviously. I also don't play Valor, but, you know.
I don't know what Valor is.
It's a game.
Like, I'm aware of Valorant.
What Valor? What?
That was the name of a charity campaign we did a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Where do we check the queue? Down below the stream. Oh, console version. No, I don't really play console anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, we this is a PC only channel. We do have separate channels for the console. You just add a console after World of Tanks. And Rybot and Tanksaurs over there make great console content.
Alright, Cabmech, we're waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick a tier 5 that isn't the M4 Sherman, but I'm just going to give up and pick the M4 Sherman.
Yeah, I mean, Nature Force was like, take the M4. Oh. Interesting.
See you later. Ale 81. Got it. Hey, Jujutsu, how's it going?
Alright, so I'm actually gonna re-close the platoon queue list because we have plenty of people to finish out this stream. Oh, did you know your daddy is on the other team?
I did not, but I see now.
Yeah, he's playing the M10 RBFM. Oh my god, why?
And then we have somebody on our team called I Am Not Jingles.
Yeah. What
if it is actually Jingles?
That would be hilarious. Is that his NA account?
I don't think so, no.
That
Randall says, are you thinking of replacing Watt weekly codes with the Twitch drops if you get it to work? That could certainly be a possibility, if they were reliable enough.
Yeah.
But I'd say right now it's a bit early to think about how that would work.
Yeah. I did create weekly watcher codes with the intention of being somewhat like Twitch drops, but because of like technical limitations, there's only so much I can ask out of the back-end system that would allow not too much. All right.
Celebrate Canada Ram 2 platoon. Is that the way?
Ooh, that would be a hello.
I haven't played the Ram 2 in a while. I'm the only person on either team in the South, apparently, and I'm very scared.
Ooh. Well, I'm, like, vaguely over here. Like, I'm not exactly South, but, you know.
I'm not where you are, but kind of where you are.
Ooh. Yes. Okay, cool.
I just nuked a Crusader for his entire health bar.
Nice.
Oh, that poor guy.
Oh, Noxus says, what rigged game? But game is spelled wrong.
Ishwa says, I'm kind of surprised how the ship's guys haven't sent you some idea on how they're doing your drops. So that is actually how we figured out that we had a chance to do it, is by looking at how ships did it. Our backends are not identical, though. So just what worked for them may not work perfectly for us. Ishwa. It is definitely something our engineers looked at, though. Definitely the glory of the derp shot. Exiled says you should feel bad. I don't feel bad. You know how hard that shot was to land? I had to time it. He was moving. I had like only the top half of his tank to aim at. That was like 70% skill,
Oof.
30% luck.
But wow. Okay. Well, I tried as hard as I could, and
Exactly. Says
so
nobody
far.
has a backhand like that.
Wow.
Razzle says if you ever feel alone on a map, wait 3 seconds and an EBR will fly back.
Yup. Any chance new bond tanks will drop this summer? So, we've talked a little bit about this. There is a date on a super secret calendar that both Cabbage and I can see, but because the date keeps moving and it's not solidified yet, we're not comfortable with releasing that date at all. But it'll happen soon.
Force Priest says, I personally have met Cabbage and would never say such a thing to his face. I can take a joke.
Dang.
I can take a joke, it's okay.
Are people still giving you a hard time about Twitch drops? Honestly, I don't blame them, and I actually genuinely appreciate that, you know, people are coming to us with their problems and issues. We do want to make sure this kind of stuff works, so it's really great that people are submitting tickets, especially for those who spent a lot of time in the stream with their accounts linked and did not get the drop. It was supposed to be guaranteed, and it didn't happen for a lot of people, so a little bit of patience will hopefully get a lot of the other stragglers who didn't get their Twitch drop. But yeah, the technical test otherwise went pretty well. We would just hopefully like to see our drops actually drop to people who, you know, spent the correct amount of time, correct amount of random time in the stream for those. So
thank you for the compliment voice, I appreciate it. I did see Runwire said, question, if the suggested changes come to wheeled light tanks mechanics, will it also be applied to the premium tank EBR 75 FL10? Joe said no, they never nerf premiums. So Joe, we are very reluctant to nerf premiums because we don't want to misrepresent products that people purchase from us. So if possible, unless we feel it is absolutely necessary, we will not. However, last week we asked this very question to our local product manager in charge of new vehicles and vehicle balance, and he said that if they implement changes to wheeled vehicles, they will be implemented to all wheeled vehicles, including the EBR 75.
yeah. And
so that is the current word from the horse's mouth. It could change. I don't think it will, though.
Kijo FR says, dumb question, how do you know if you got a Twitch drop? There were consumables and a mission that you could get from the Twitch drops, and then Cyredia says, is there any chance Wargaming can do anything about people like Lord Sheen? So what we recommend is anytime, if you know, he is, as you say, actively ruining the game, all you have to do is submit a ticket with a replay, and you know, the more amount of tickets that we get, we will definitely look into the situation and try to handle it as gracefully as we can.
But yeah, the current status is there's certain clauses of our EULA that say certain things are okay until somebody tells us they aren't. Without getting into specifics, if you don't like the way someone behaved in a match, you should always report them. There's certain stuff that is obviously against the rules and will immediately get someone banned. There's other stuff that can create a large enough number in a system that would cause people to just send in a ticket.
Yes. As many times as possible.
Let us know that
ticket.
you don't approve of that conduct and you think that it's unsportsmanlike and it shouldn't be allowed.
Just keep sending
tickets. We're very aware of what is happening.
Yes.
That's not the issue.
Yeah. Just like I said, submit tickets, submit as many as you would like, as many as possible, and you know, 1 ticket per replay. 1 ticket per replay. The more tickets, the merrier. And then otherwise, I think, let's see, is someone wants to know if Cab Mech is wearing pants. I'm guessing he might be wearing shorts, but you know.
I'm wearing gym shorts. I wear gym shorts and a t-shirt literally every day.
All right, Cab, talk to me, Goose. You pick a tier. There we go. Like we said, guys,
let's come up again.
Please submit more tickets.
The specific case study that many of you are talking about, it's not technically against the rules to play poorly. Yes. If someone is not abusing physics to ruin the game for their teammates, if someone is not, obviously team killing is no longer a thing, if someone is actively approaching enemy vehicles, not AFKing and actually shooting them and spotting them, it's not technically against the rules to do so in a manner that most people think isn't very smart. And there is actually a line that can be crossed there. So that makes it more complicated, because you have to understand that we're beholden to consumer rights organizations. And so if we're going to remove someone from the account that they bought, we need to have a strong case unless there's obvious rule violations in question.
Decker, unsportsmanlike conduct is a very broad term, and the thing is, that can mean almost anything, and the thing is, until we get definitive cases, it's kind of like actual law, where until you get definitive cases, you can't really 100% define something, because in some ways, as someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but in some ways, laws need to be as broad as possible to cover special case scenarios, and in other ways, laws need to be as specific as possible to cover very specific situations, because there were cases and or situations where the broad-termed law did not cover the more specific case law. So in that sense, please do submit a ticket with a replay if you believe, highly stress, if you believe that what he is doing is unsportsmanlike conduct. Like, it has to go through this way. We do appreciate...
Simply, as I agree with you that it can be interpreted as unsportsmanlike conduct, and I encourage you to report it as such.
Yes.
That is my call to action to you.
Yeah, so Hiker John says, who would decide the line between genuinely bad players and an intentionally bad player?
And that's a very real, difficult question to answer, because frankly, there are people who have tens and tens of thousands of battle played who many of the game's better players would not have kind things to say about their gameplay, you know?
Yeah.
And that's fine. You don't have to be a good player to play World of Tanks. The lines you draw there are somewhat arbitrary. But, like I said, it's certainly easier to make a case if I have 5,000 reports of someone behaving unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, so, if all 300 or so of our stream viewers, if many of you get, this player in question in your match, and all of you submit a ticket on it, we would have plenty of data to possibly cover bases in terms of whether or not this person is or is not negatively impacting players' games. So, can I report tragic for not buying Cabbage and I beer? Man, I wish it was still those days in Wargaming's history where I was too young to buy people beer, and so no one could ask me to, buy them a drink or whatever. That was so much fun. Anyways, has anyone ever been banned this way from tons of tickets?
Yes.
There you go. Answer from Cabbage.
I can't give you a specific example because we can't comment on bans, but yes.
Yeah, I
There's a
believe I've
certain
heard
player
stories.
who used to physics abuse streamers in a way that was sort of
Towing the line.
ambiguous.
Yeah.
And they were eventually banned because of the weight of reports against them. I played so terribly that round, by the way. So terribly.
Well, you know, I didn't notice that it was terrible because that's, you know, generally your gameplay, so...
No stream chain code? Not till next Tuesday, Gansberg. We're in a transition period between June and July now. So the July we counter will start next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Major Rampage bought a spear, just saying. Major Rampage is a cool guy.
Major Rampage is a cool guy. I still message him occasionally.
Yes. Quite a lot of it.
And yes, I do pick on Cabbage constantly. Is Watt ever going to allow players to bow out of games that include a specific class of vehicle? My thoughts are no, because that would add way too much complexity to, a matchmaker, in that it would take forever to find a game, especially if, you know, some players have a certain combination of what is and isn't okay. So... I don't know. I doubt it, but who knows what the future holds.
If a known bot account has used a name and the account hasn't been active since 2012-ish, would it be possible to submit a ticket and claim that username?
Actually, possibly, as far as I know.
Well, there's been a couple special use cases where that's happened, but I don't believe right now we have policies allowing that. However, I would still send in the ticket. At the very least, it's another note in that this is something we should consider offering. And then if we're not able to do it now, maybe it'll hopefully do it in the future. Because obviously the game is, you know, it's 10 years old. There's going to be a lot of names that haven't been used in 5 years where maybe it would be worth giving that to someone who's going to use it every day.
Yeah.
Seradia says, couldn't you just create a hidden server for people like him to avoid the general player base and match them with bots? Oh, good old Shadow Ban?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Theoretically possible. That. Very unlikely to happen. It would be a lot of work.
There's a game that, I think it was Titanfall. Titanfall shadow banned players and put everybody who was caught cheating on a server together. And so it was literally a bunch of people who were caught cheating, and they're now cheating against each other. And, you know, obviously Titanfall is a paid game, so you would have to pay again to play again on multiplayer. There we go.
Yeah, I hear your voice is playing. Max22 Michael says, it's funny when you have a 33% to win and you wipe the other two in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's why I don't... You should never take the win probability seriously. There's way too many factors for that number to be realistic. Obviously, you know, if one team has 5 purples and the other has 0.
TVP is that way.
That's different, but the actual win percentage is a joke.
And there's an STRV again.
Steel Hunter's coming later this year.
Ouch, okay. Yep.
I'm excited about it.
That was a bad move. What can I earn with Azurus points in World of Tanks? While linking my account, they ask for a lot of data. So basically, if you go to azurus.io, you can purchase codes that will give you, like, consumables and other things. So if I go to Azurus now, I could... Come on. If I go to Azurus, I can actually go and see what is in our current store. So for World of Tanks, we currently have... In the Azurus store, we have 50,000 credits, 6 of the small consumables each, so first aid, repair, and manual fire extinguisher. You can also purchase 110,000 credits. You can also purchase 2 times large consumables, 15 times small consumables, 5 times large consumables, 7 times large consumables, 50 times small consumable, a large gun rammer, enhanced gun laying drive, medium rammer, optics, and camo net, as well as large rammer vents 3, which means ventilation class 3, and a gun laying drive. So you can buy quite good stuff if you stick around long enough on our stream and play with our trivia. Alrighty. You had me at fire extinguisher. Then I'll have you know, if you type in M60 code for Reddit, which is M60 code for Reddit, you'll get a single manual fire extinguisher. Azurus currently does not work for EU players. This is, at this time, an NA initiative for our channel, so. Runwire says, I've redeemed that code. Worth it. Cool. I'm glad you liked the code I made. Otherwise, I believe we're going back to garage. And I think Cabbage is probably talking with Alpaca. Or Sketchy Alpaca, or Smallest God. Cabbage, hop out of match.
Yeah, I was just talking to Llama about the Twitch drops thing.
All good. I just wanted to make sure you hopped out, so that way we can get started on the next match. All right, so thank you, Talk to Me Goose. We're gonna get our next person into the platoon, which is Old Veteran. Old Veteran.
And this is going to be our last game of the evening. We
Yes.
will be back Thursday at 6 p.m. Central. We're here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central U.S. time and every Thursday at 6 p.m. U.S. Central time. And we're in talks to round out a couple more streams featuring some of your favorites as Domo Sapien and Crazy Boop and Jambi John. Because at this point, it's looking like we're going to have to settle in for a longer period of working from home than we initially intended.
All right. Wait, a whole fire extinguisher? Yeah.
Is that the Reddit M60 code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's honestly, someone on Reddit was just like, this is the best code Wargaming has ever made. And I was like, I love that it's a code that I made.
So Frog212 on YouTube says, any extra good codes for the poor soul such as myself that watched the whole Twitch stream but didn't get anything? Actually, Frog, we've been talking on stream about that. Please submit a ticket letting us know that you watched it, and that'll help us figure out what went wrong, and we can get you credited the stuff you should have been credited. And so if you submit a ticket, you will get the stuff you should have been guaranteed.
Yeah, and if you were a part of the people who didn't get it and then received it on Monday, if you received your Twitch drop on Monday, please, if you are in chat right now, send me your in-game name, because we would like to make sure our CS manager has the back-end actions that were applied to your account, so that way you did get the drop. Alright, so we're doing tier 6. Alright, I'll hop back into my SU 12244.
Bring out the captured King Tiger, it's been a while.
Let's see.
Aculex says selling back excess consumables for silver is great. True.
Sent you a message via Discord. Alright. Oh, wasn't that... Did you send me a message, or did you send Cabbage a message? Because I didn't get a message. Did you get a message, Cabbage?
Doesn't look like it.
Lucky Wandering. Are you sending us a message, or are you sending somebody else a message? We're trying. We swear. We need a little context.
Frog says, thanks for letting me know. I didn't receive anything on Monday. My name is Benefiber and I'll submit a ticket. Thanks, Frog. At the very least, you'll get the stuff you should have got Saturday. And then, fingers crossed, we can figure out what the issue is here, so we can sort it out for next time.
To redeem the M60 code for Reddit, just go to the premium store, and you should be able to do that. If you're on EU, I believe it's an NA only code. Hey, there we go. Oh, no worries, Lucky Wandering. So, any of the people who have sent me a message, I've already forwarded your ticket number to our CS manager, so thank you. I am mostly currently looking for anyone who did not get it on Saturday, but did get the I guess, re-attempt at giving people the drop on Monday. So if you received the drop on Monday, please PM me. Please. Pretty
Jackson
please.
says it didn't work for him on NA.
Didn't work on NA. What? Oh, I wonder if it's out of uses. That would be crazy. I put like 10,000 of that code.
Oh, glad you enjoyed, Frodo.
Let me actually check on that. I wonder if y'all used it up.
Thanks, Lucky Wandering.
That'd
We
be
try.
crazy.
We do our best.
What if you didn't get a drop either time? Submit a ticket. We are trying to work that out. Oh, worked for me? So a lot of people are getting that it did work. Some people are getting that it didn't work. Ouch. Okay, I'm not meant for this. I'm definitely not made for this.
Oh, I feel bad for that P43. That's just a horrible place to be. He probably doesn't know.
Uh-oh.
I shot him, but I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
By the way, the bird is screaming in the background, so if you can't hear it, good on my extra noise suppression.
Yeah. Alright, let's just sit here for a bit. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh.
These guys are like suicide pushing the west here. It's strange. They're all one-shots. And they're just pushing super hard.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. Whoop.
Oh, lots more pushing west side.
Yeah, there's also now a nice little Sherman over here. I don't think I can hit him. No, don't think I can. There's an IKV up there. Okay, I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, what is that Jumbo doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I have
Dude,
no
this is
idea
such
how
a
he got
crazy
this.
team.
Yeah, like what's
we're
going on
playing against.
here? What's going on? Hello? Like, how has that Jumbo managed to get all the way up the river? Like, what is going on?
Just got him 40 forward.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. Come on, IKV, come here. Come here, I believe in you. Oh, boo, I tried.
Where's that jump? Oh, the Jumbo's dead. Cool. Okay.
I mean...
Trying to face the IS now.
I think on my personal channel I can read that one book by Samuel L. Jackson called Go the F to Sleep. Would that work for you? Where do I go to submit a ticket for the Twitch stuff?
It says the manual fire extinguisher. Why did you put in a code for that? That was way too much effort for the joke.
It was a lot of effort for a fantastic joke.
So Squeaks, M60
Oops.
codes were kind of a running joke in the NA community for a long time.
Yeah.
And Tragic put that together as a joke for the subreddit.
Yeah, they did a survey, I believe. Yeah, they did a survey and they asked me, they asked the community what they would like in the new subreddit invite code, and because I had made it, they asked me to create a code for them, and they said, oh, we'll like have people vote on what they want in it, and they voted for a single manual fire extinguisher, and so I made it, and
I shot under your desk.
Nice. And so I got to pick the name of the code and what you had to enter to get it. But Reddit themselves picked that they wanted a single manual fire extinguisher, so that's what they got.
Yeah, we We love the Reddit mods and community guys. They're great.
Best tragic stream was Salon Day for sure. Oh man, Salon Day was fun. I got my hair dyed strange, let's see, mermaid colors is what everybody voted for. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so the code has 100,000 uses and only 7.5k people have used it. So, if you have friends...
We go back to our classic, is there a space in the code if it's not working for you?
Yeah.
And if there's not a space in the code, are you on AU? That's our troubleshooting steps.
Yeah, because it is an NA-only code. Dang!
Oh no, Ninyag Panzer. Tiger Scout is best scout.
Tiger Scout is best scout. Yeah, the M60 code for Reddit shouldn't work on EU. Did not have the time to get approval on the code for that, for EU.
At the end of the day, you're only missing out on a single fire extinguisher, so
yeah, it's not that bad. So.
All right, folks. Thank you for the game, Old Veteran. That is going to be our last game of the stream, but we appreciate all of you coming out and hanging out with us.
Try typing it out if it doesn't work for you. Is it reusable? No.
It should be called the Twitch Challenge. That's my understanding.
Is there any chance we get an advance notice of what goes on sale in weekend events? So if you follow our YouTube channel and you watch our new weekly series called What's Next, they will tell you what is going on over the weekend, as well as sometimes kind of a sneak preview of what goes on during the week following the weekend. So definitely make sure you follow our YouTube channel. We're trying to move away from doing a whole lot of announcements on our stream because, you know, although we do appreciate everybody who watches our stream, a larger portion of the player base does watch our YouTube channel, and we like to kind of reserve sneak previews and cool stuff for our streams. I mean, our YouTube also has really cool stuff, but, you know, kind of
watch
making...
What Next, folks, which is our new every Friday World of Tanks show.
All right.
So yeah, good luck in Clan Wars, everyone. I hope you all have a good week. We'll see you on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Cliffy says, any chance the video could go out Thursday night instead of noon Friday? We'll take the feedback. I don't know. Because we have to make the video every week, right?
Yeah.
So, but we hope you all have a good week. We hope we get all those Twitch drop stuff figured out. And have a good night. Hope you're all safe, healthy. Obviously, crazy times, but we're going to get through it. We're going to play tanks. We're going to get through it.
All right,
folks, we will catch you next time.
Yeah, and if you are over on our Twitch channel, we are going to be raiding Nick Shock, so please give him a warm Sherman welcome for us, and we hope you enjoy his stream, and we will see you on Thursday. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.